What up with the book? Salam. All praise go to the Most High, Yahuwah, and Yahshua the Messiah. But I got some things on my mind I wanted to talk about. You know, I don't got too many people on here that actually follow what I do. You know, I'm a big fan of history. I'm a really deep, conscious person. I like to think a lot. I like to focus on the truth and facts about the world that's around me. And truth is, we as a people lost the ability for accountability. And what I mean by that is that we as a people do not hold other people accountable. In this society, and for a very long time, we have a bad habit of looking at titles before we look at the human being. And in doing so, you create and give people room to do a lot of stupid stuff and try to manipulate and try to get over on the people, because we are blind and give them a turn eye because of the position and title that they hold. Now, the problem with doing that is that you take one of the most ingredients out of that person and out of the equation, aka being human. I mean, at the end of the day, no matter what title we hold, no matter how much money we make or how much money we don't make, you have to be held accountable. You know, we in the time where the government do what they want to do and they take advantage of the people because we don't hold people accountable. We don't hold churches accountable, the pastors in the churches accountable. We don't hold our neighbors accountable. We don't hold the schools accountable. We don't hold politicians accountable. We don't hold nobody accountable for anything they do. So when they get a title, you quick to turn your head because of the title they have, not looking at the person they are. People gonna be who they are before any title they get. Before any title you are labeled, you are born human first. So in order to have a better understanding, we have to re-educate ourselves on the system that is being used against us, especially black people. No, we don't hold people accountable, man. No, we want things and we want the government and the people in power to treat us a certain way and give us certain things and try to take advantage of opportunities. But when nobody holding nobody accountable, how real are those opportunities at the end of the day? And it's to a point where we got to develop accountability for these people and for our people and for our actions. Everybody have to be held accountable. Everybody. There's no exceptions for anybody. Everybody got to be held accountable for what they do. Just like the Most High hold us accountable for what we do. The same way you hold your kids accountable for what they do. That's what's wrong with the world. Nobody wants to be held accountable, and there's nobody holding people accountable, so we have no standard. The standard have been broken because we allow people to do whatever they want because they have a title in front of their name. The police do what they do because they don't police themselves. Nobody in the police or the government hold each other accountable. That's why they're able to do what they want to do. And we got to start holding the people, the rappers, entertainers, they need to be held accountable. Everybody who have a voice and pass out misinformation have to be held accountable. Everybody who don't help or don't contribute but just cause damage to our society have to be held accountable. Now, you can sit here, you can not want to listen, you can go on like everything is happening in your world, but the reason we are here where we are today, because nobody hold anybody accountable. Nobody is holding President Trump accountable for anything he's doing. So he doing what he want, and the people behind him who actually run America is doing what they want, because we don't hold nobody accountable. We don't do anything but go out, complain, and vote. Voting don't matter. It don't. Because voting matter why Hillary Clinton isn't president. She won the popular vote. She had more people in America vote for her than Donald Trump, but Donald Trump president. So at the end of the day, how can you tell me, oh, your vote counted, you should go vote? Well, if I stay in California where Hillary Clinton already won the state, how is my vote gonna count if she already won the state where I stayed in? So how do that vote make any difference? And she won the popular vote. Makes no difference. Now, as a young black man, I'm to a place where, I don't want this type of stuff for my kids. You know what I mean? We have to re-educate ourselves in a lot of different principles and on economic terms to get better results out of these people we continuously put in power who don't do nothing but go against everything they running for. So if we don't start holding people accountable, nobody gonna hold themselves accountable. We have to hold everybody accountable to a standard. We have to hold parents accountable. Kids got to be held accountable. You know what I mean? The community got to be held accountable. The state got to be held accountable. The cities, the mayors, the governors, the senators, all these people, presidents, all of them, to entertainers, actors, basketball players, everybody had to be held accountable for their actions. Or we going to continue to have this broken down society where everything look good, but it ain't good. Like, how is this good? Is none of this good, especially for black people in America? Y'all sit around every day thinking this is well and this is good, but you're lost because you're living in the matrix. You don't know the real reality that you're living in. You're living in a bubble of lies and afraid to get comfortable with the truth, which is, to me, is kind of sad, man. No, we got to get to a point where we're willing to retrain the way we think and the way we approach our world and our community and our people, man. I mean, we gotta want different. We can't expect the government to give us anything different. We gotta make them give us different by holding them accountable for these laws and stuff they put in place that's supposedly supposed to be for us, but they keep working out for the corporations of America and not doing anything about us. Look at your food. Look at your music industry, your entertainment. All that junk is filled with subliminal messages. You got people worshiping cults and having rituals in Hollywood and having certain people do certain things to achieve these things. And you have a lot of people like AKA Steve Harvey who not caring and willing to sell out just for a few $100s. Like, I can't do that. And I don't want to continue to see our kids shot. I don't want to continue to see police misusing their power against whoever they run across because they feel like they got a badge, that they special, they can do whatever they want because there's no consequences behind their actions because nobody holding nobody accountable, man. So we have to have accountability in everything we do, and we have to hold everybody accountable for what they do. If you have any type of voice, if you have any type of platform to speak to people, to reach millions of people, you are affecting people's lives regardless how you feel about it and how it should be. Yes, people shouldn't think that way or do it, but they do. Like, you have power in your tongue. You have power in your presence. And you're using it to just get money, and you continuously lie to the public and keep us dumb and keep us under whatever it is to keep pushing your agenda. But it's up to us to hold these people accountable and make these people work for us. We have to hold them accountable, or we would never get nowhere. We would continue to have poor school systems. We would continue to have misinformed and miseducated people. You will continue to see the wrong thing on the news. You will continue to see wars and people practicing all these crazy things because nobody holding anybody accountable for anything, man. We got to get back to accountability, man. And that's truth. Word.